Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about journaling and how it has helped me in my entrepreneurial journey. So let me start by saying that journaling effectively documents your hopes and dreams for your business and personal life. Journaling helps recognize your thoughts. So sometimes, in my case, when I feel overwhelmed, as if I was in the middle of a storm with strong winds that can blow me away, what I do is write my thoughts, and by that, I am more aware of what is constant in my mind, and I can transform those thoughts if they don't serve me, and I can change then the current situation. By doing so, I can take action. So, journaling allows me to describe my feelings at that moment in time. It helps me get clarity on what is going on in my life, and I can understand better my current situation, and I can take action. Ever since I decided to journal every day, or at least most day, because sometimes it's hard to do that every single day, um, I have seen the changes that in how I go about my life. So I'll share with you my 7 top reasons why journaling um, is good for you and how it has helped me navigate my entrepreneurial journey. So number one would be memory keeping. Documenting what you do daily is it will be one of them. I like to go back from time to time and check what I have done because it allows me to appreciate how much I have accomplished. I don't jot down every single thing I do, but I always write something, and again, you can always go back and read all about it. Writing down quotes and passages from books that I have read is a good way for me to like keeps my mood better. Like sometimes you wake up and you're not feeling your best because it could be, I don't know, things are not going the way you expected, or something in your personal life has taken a toll on you. So I like to read those like quotes, that I have written at the beginning of the month on my the month tab. When I'm starting a new month, I write down a quote and I also write intentions. By doing that, but especially the quotes and book passages, it's like lift your spirits, and you're like, okay, let's take on the day. What I need to do. So it's gonna like make you. It does make you feel good. At least it does to me. So that's a good way. Our journal also is a good place to write down your wins, whether they are small or big, especially the small ones. To me, the most important wins that you got to document is the small wins, because those fuel you to then continue your journey to then have those big wins. Big wins we never forget, but the small ones, if you don't write them down, you tend to forget, you can become disillusioned, you can get off track. But by having that down, you can always go back and read, like, oh yeah, I have done it. Oh well, it wasn't that bad. And you go like that about regularly, and trust me, you will feel better most time, and you will feel motivated to continue your journey. Number two is clarity of thoughts and feelings. When you write down your thoughts and how you are feeling at that moment, it help us more to be more aware of those specific feelings and thoughts. And so it's a valuable tool to reflect on how we reacted in past situations, but it also helps us see how can we feel differently in the future. When it comes to business, that has become a valuable tool, because when I make mistakes, you can write about them, evaluate your feelings, and you change things. If a similar situation shows up, you are better prepared to not to repeat the same mistake. And let's face it, we are, whether it's in life or in business, you're always going to make a mistake. And that is fine. That is part of, that's like a rite of passage. We're all gonna make mistakes, but the key here is not to repeat the same mistakes. Yeah, you'll do new ones and then don't repeat them again. So by writing all those things, you're having that clarity and be clear about your feelings is a good way to for us to grow and deal with them in the future. Be more aware. Number three would be dealing with emotions. I don't know about you, but sometimes, we get angry about a particular situation or experience that leaves us with disappointment and sometimes hurt. In business, that is going to happen. I remember last year I have a situation that it was very disappointing on someone that I helped, I coach, and as a exchange for, testimonials, and it was the way it was, the person acted wasn't what I expected. But then again, those things happen, and I was very angry, I was very disappointed, and I just have to, write about it and just learn to let it go. In the end, I have much better experiences after that. I have come to know more people and who are being great, and it just again part of the journey. Everybody go through similar things here, so yeah. Okay. Again, when you write down those feelings of anger and frustration, you learn to navigate those emotions. You become more aware of those emotions, and it helps you to get to get to a better place. And writing that does it for you. It has done it for me. Writing about when I'm not in the best of moods, also, other than reading quotes and book passages, one of the things that is very healing for me is journaling. Just put everything down how I am feeling. And then by doing that, I can see how I can change that, and I see like the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's very good to be able to do that. So number four is yourself. I have gotten to know myself better since I started journaling. It's like it helped me figure out things, because by putting them on paper, I go through the process of brain dumping on what is on your mind and working my way through it. Is I think that is so valuable. That is something that it helped me so much in my business, but also in my life, about people that is in my life, whether how to deal better with them, seek opportunities, how to go about seeking new and different opportunities for my business. It's a total, you write everything down, and then you get that clarity. You get clear about what it is that you want and you are set out to do. And also, other things that journaling show you, and entrepreneur having a business, is that you really get to know yourself. Like, there's no two ways about it. By writing about the life that you lead, you will find out what works and what doesn't. So it's about what you need to change, how you are going to implement those changes. What to be grateful about is another important element about that goes into journaling. That makes us feel better, because sometimes we get caught up with everything and everyday life. But once you sit down and start writing about what you are grateful for on that day, and other things that happen in the week, that you have experienced, your mood changes automatically. So what makes you happy? Write about those things. What needs to go? What you are unavailable for? As we get older, as we grow, as we go through different phases in our life, we learn exactly what we are not available for. But journaling, it helps you deal with that in a much effective way. You become a better writer. At least that, if you are someone like me, that writing is not your biggest strength, then journaling, because you are writing on a regular basis, you create that habit. it's much easier for you to create content. That's what I have learned. That has been my experience. Number 6 will be problem solving. If you are dealing, you have to work through a problem, and I need, find an effective way to deal with the issue and be more objective. Start writing about the problem. At the end, you will find the answer. You will be able to solve that problem, and then implement whatever it is that you need to, do in order to bring the solution. It has worked for me, and I'm sure it will work for anybody who start journaling. Journaling also allows you to write the facts versus our belief, which I think that's very important, and come up with the correct answer for you. And that it comes when you are trying to solve the problem. So write down possible solutions. How can you go about if you need help? Also, you will notice that if you need to get help from the outside, that you cannot come up with a solution on your own, you will know that by journaling. You'll be more aware of that. If it's something that you are creating, resistant, it will help you. Number 7, and the last one, is accountability. You are accountable when you are journaling about your ideas, your goals, and your plans. In my journal, I write about my monthly and yearly goals, and doing so helps me keep track of them and stay accountable. I do yearly goals, and then I go about them quarterly and then monthly, and I set intentions. And by doing that, instead of just stay macro and just write down my yearly goals, I go smaller and smaller and smaller, and it's easier for me to stay on track, to be more accountable of those things that I want to accomplish. So by journaling, it's good because you can always go back and see what you have accomplished. Other than, yes, you can have a project management tool where you check, your to-do list and all those things, but it's never the same as journaling. So as a final thought, basically what I want to say is that journaling is great for listing down ideas. I have, a couple of pages that are just dedicated for journaling. For writing down ideas, and I can go back. And sometimes, you will have an idea that you come up of it right off the back, and you don't know. Well, you write it down over there, and then maybe 2 weeks or the following month, you will go back to that and start working on it. So that is one of the good things of having a journal. Remember, through planning and journaling, you can be accountable. Keep that in mind. How journaling has helped me stay accountable? Well, helped me with planning, creating a routine, starting a new habit, setting and achieving goals, inspiration, and even relaxation. Sometimes I just write, draw things on my journal, just keep me relaxed and happy. So there are many reasons for you to journal. The biggest benefit, I will say, is to dump all your ideas and dreams onto paper, so you remain clear and ready to focus on your actions steps. Another benefit from journaling is the ability to revisit all entries and compare them with what you are to where you are today in your business. There are different reasons why people may steer away from from journaling. But like anything else in life, you need to find a form that works for you and that you enjoy doing. Otherwise, you will never be able to incorporate the habit into your daily routine, and you will miss all those benefits. And I tell you, you could do journaling by a bullet journal, a notebook. You could do it digitally in your computer, your phone. When I started journaling, I started using notebooks. Then I had a guided journal, with prompts because I wanted to be more consistent in my journaling. And now I move on into bullet journal. So, you know what I mean? The sky is the limit as the way you want to journal, how you feel more comfortable with. There are many alternatives out there for you to try. But I'll say to you, try because it's truly a good thing to do. And allow yourself to explore how a journal can help you in your personal life and business. And that's basically what I wanted to share with you guys, my experience about journaling. I think when you're starting your entrepreneurial journey, it's a good way to document that journey, and the ups, the down. Nothing is overnight success, as some people may lead to believe. But no, you write all that stuff, and then you can even keep them, year by year, and see, and take a day and read about how you have progressed. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.